Good morning. That said with a question mark. And welcome to Utopia Farms. We are in the midst of quite a blizzard. The winds are crazy and the blowing snow and the visibility, like I'm on the porch and you can't see the barn from our house. So we'll get in out of the wind and see what today has to bring for us. So this is the big news today. You may not recognize her right now, but she is the big ewe that everybody's been asking about, Miss Wide Load. She has 2 lambs right there, 2 big girls. All of them they're both 10 pounds. She's feeling a little tired right now, but she also had this guy over here who is also equal sized. She had 3 equal sized lambs. This is a boy, all 10 pounders. And then right afterwards, this Texel had this guy. He's a boy too, I see. She has lots of milk. This guy's laying here because he just finished nursing, and so far she seems to love him. We got our fingers crossed that she's gonna raise a twin. But she's been acting right. Right now it looks like she's only with the white one, but the white one's up and wanting to nurse. That's why she's paying more attention to this one right now. But he just finished nursing, and when he finished nursing, she was licking him, so we're very hopeful. But that's the big news of the day, that she had triplets. They're all extremely large lambs. She's eating, and we might have found a home for one. So that's really good news. And then right after that, this girl too, who is looking droopy too, she just had 2 big twin lambs as well. So we had 3 in the space of an hour here, so all good. So far so good. Well, we were having a lull, and now we've got a storm. So this is what happened last night. We showed you these 2 have lambs last night. This is the one with the triplets, Wide Load, and the one next to her. And after those 2, it was a steady flow of sheep constantly coming in. All these, and they're still lambing. So that's the way it tends to be. The calm before the storm is a very true thing. So there was a little break there at about 1 o'clock, so we went in and took a quick bite to eat, and now I'm back in to make sure that all these lambs are on and doing well. She's still with that lamb. Now her lamb can figure out her teats, and of course the Suffolk has to be dumb and has a hard time figuring it out because Suffolks are slow learners. But and then right before we went in for lunch, this guy was born backwards, and after he was born backwards, this one was born backwards. No. Yes, hers is born backwards. And yeah, she has 2. And these 2 were born backwards. And I don't think in all of our years lambing that we've had 2 born backwards from the same ewe. So 3 backwards from 2 different ewes. It is really kind of strange. And then she's a first timer. These got this ewe is an older ewe. This lamb's crying because she's got bigger, coarser nipples, and she just can't figure out how to get on. So I gotta help that one. So right now it's, and I see she passed the placenta. I gotta clean that up. It's just trying to make sure all these lambs are doing okay, and moms are feeding them. And as you saw, there's a blizzard out here today, so the barns are cold, so I want to make sure nobody's shaking. And we were hoping to get a load over to the coverall today because we need some of these pens available, but I don't think we're going to do it in this kind of storm. So we'll quickly check the barn here before I check the lambs to make sure no one else is lambing. Oh, you guys have been all coming in like crazy. Quiet in there, it looks like. Someone's standing back there. When everyone's laying down like that, and you have one at the very back standing up, probably you can say that she's going to have a lamb. So, quickly look at the lambs and then check her out. Again, we got a lot of sheep laying down because it's afternoon nap time. And in the back pen, same thing, except again, in the very back corner, we got a ewe standing there. Probably she too is going to have a lamb. And, oh, I see another ewe back there walking around at the end of the feeder. Better see what she's up to. So I'm looking for signs of sacks hanging out, pushing, scratching. She's the other one I was suspicious of. I don't see anything yet. And that other girl at the back there. As far as I can see, nobody's lambing imminently, but there's 1, 2, 3 suspicious right now. So we keep the door open for the adult barn, and you can see how much snow comes in when you leave the door open, and it's quite deep at the front, but luckily it stops basically at the feeder, and these guys are all nice and cozy in here. I just can't imagine what people do with sheep in the fields. They'll all say, oh, they love it, but I don't know. I know our sheep sure wouldn't. So bad, you can like barely stand up. And cold, and the snow's blowing. Just miserable weather. Had 2 more lambs, 2 little yellow Dorset lambs, really nice ones, to one of our better ewes, our older standby girls. These are extremely vigorous lambs. So we've been trying to get out of the barn so we could go have a break and have dinner, but it's just been, we clear up one lamb and get her in the jug and get her all set up, and another one has a lamb. So it's been very, very busy. So we had the Dorset just had the 2 lambs. Now we got a Suffolk here. She just had a lamb. So she's on her way out. We got a jug set up for her. I'll shut the gate behind you.
Oh, Mom. Come on, not that.
And she had a little girl. So we're now at 165. Seems like just yesterday we were at 150.
She's not looking off the road. How do you think this is going?
I didn't do his umbilical yet.
Mom. Easy on the floor.
Sometimes you have to be careful because Mom's actually overlicked the lambs. Like we had the one chew off the tail. She was so exuberant the other day. Well, I guess it's been a while now, but and then one year we had a ewe. She was licking so hard she got the umbilical cord and pulled it right out. That was charming. That was a Dorset. So again, we're giving it its first feeding of colostrum, then we leave it be. We've checked her milk. I checked one side, she had milk. I didn't check the other side yet. Once it's had its little feed here, we're gonna dip his cord in iodine, and then we'll leave them be. And usually that's all you need to do.
She took that milk pretty good.
Want the iodine?
She's supposed to use the glove, I guess.
What?
She's supposed to use the glove with a wet lamb.
No, with a wet lamb it should be fine. Now is that little moron on the teat? You just can't find it.
Good lamb. Uh-oh, it's kind of a map there, Mom.
So we put the iodine in an old aspirin container, and then you just kind of dip the navel in there, and that's about it. So the barn went very, very quickly from empty to full. And we got one at the back who's coming in too, but we figure we might have time to go have some craft dinner before we head back out here, because there isn't time for real dinner tonight. And last night we didn't get in the house until midnight, and then they started lambing again at 3 in the morning. So it's been a little bit crazy. You're going to the house? Do you want me to go to the house with you?
Oh, you got me supper on it.
I figure tonight's a craft dinner night. I hope we have 2 boxes.
Why? Oh, you have one.
I think we might only have one.
Oh, hurry up on your leg.
So, the wind is still blowing, and we're gonna call today a day, and hope you join us again tomorrow for a next episode at Utopia Farms. Bye for now.